Today I'm going to show you step by step how to turn your cryptocurrency tokens into crates on Katana to earn their CAT token ahead of their network's launch. You will need about $150 of cryptocurrency tokens in a self-custody wallet. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using Coinbase wallet, but this will work for any self-custody wallet you like Rainbow or Trust or MetaMask. Let's get to it. From your self-custody wallet, you'll want to open your internet browser. I've tapped this button on Coinbase Wallet, and you'll input the web address app.katana.network at the top. Now, you could do this from your mobile phone or your computer at a browser of your choice. The reason I advocate doing it from the browser in your wallet app is because it makes the process of connecting to the website and signing transactions, which you'll need to do, a lot easier. You'll read through these disclaimers, and we'll talk more about this in a minute. You'll click the little I understand and agree and scroll to accept the terms and conditions. And then you're going to click these three bars up here and choose to connect your wallet. Now you've got your wallet connected, but before we move on, I want to explain what's actually happening at this website. You can get all this information yourself by clicking that expandable menu and going to how it works. Okay, Katana is allowing you to trade your cryptocurrency tokens for other kinds of tokens, including their CAT token. At least one crate contains a CryptoPunks, and there are other kinds of token prizes, AUSD, sushi tokens, Morpho tokens. These tokens are not necessarily in the crates you'll receive, and we'll get to this in a minute. What's happening is very boring, actually. There's some tech in the background where you trade tokens to them, they trade tokens to you to be unlocked at a future date. This is what's called pre-depositing. They are using the tokens we give them, which have monetary value, as liquidity against their token. In other words, their token, like your dollars, like your Bitcoin, like anything, it's a symbol that is not inherently valuable. It is only valuable because people believe in it and because other assets back it. We are giving them the other kinds of assets, not just us, other people too, that will make their token valuable. The CAT tokens that you receive when you do this trade, they will become available to you when the network goes live. So once you redeem your tokens for these crates, we're going to do a little task in a second. You'll see it's a cute little animation. That's all just front end stuff. That's a fun experience. What's really happening on the back end is you're locking your capital up until their network goes live, and you will get some capital back in the form of CAT tokens. They live with you. They are assigned to you right now when you trade for this crate, but you cannot redeem their value until the network goes live. The larger you deposit, aka the more crates you buy, the more prizes you stand to win. Notice your rewards will only be redeemable to the address that makes the deposit. They are assigned to the wallet you are using to do what we are about to do. So please be sure to note which wallet you've connected. Notice this disclaimer here. I want to talk about this no transfer period. Your tokens will become available for you when the network goes live. They have said they expect this to happen at the end of June, but they've got this disclaimer here that says any CAT token rewards will be non-transferable for a period of up to 9 months. This is to protect them in case, for whatever reason, they need to delay their launch. They talk about what happens to your deposit in the meantime. They say before mainnet, all deposits are made directly to Yearn vaults on Ethereum, meaning they're using your liquidity to generate yield. And any yield generated during this period will be directed to the Katana Foundation's treasury, and you can expect, therefore, that it will accrue value to the CAT token. It will make whatever you get in the future more valuable. They have said on this website and other places that the sooner you deposit and the more you deposit, the better rewards you will get when the mainnet goes live. I want to stress to you one more time that this is not a guarantee that these tokens will be worth anything, or that if you get them, you will be able to transfer them into a different currency quick enough to realize profit from it. We are investing our time, our attention, our money in this moment, in this airdrop, because Polygon is a super legit ecosystem. It incubated Katana. Katana is doing something novel. They have a ton of mind share across the crypto space. So while nothing is guaranteed, it seems that if we're going to have the money anyway in one form or another, trading it for an opportunity to be early to something big is a pretty good bet. Okay, Evan, shut up and play the record. Once you've connected, you'll see this screen and click Deposit Now. You're going to see an interface that will prompt you to choose first the network and the asset you want to deposit in exchange for 1, 5, 10, 50, or a max amount of crates. If you click this drop down, you can select the token you want to deposit. You can see the options are Bitcoin, Wrapped ETH, USDT, Tether, and USDC on these different networks. Now, all things equal, I would recommend you deposit a stablecoin on a layer 2 network like Polygon, OP, or Base, or Arbitrum, because the fees are going to be cheaper than they will be using a network like Ethereum. For the purpose of this demonstration, I chose Polygon USDC, and I put the amount in, selected my crates, and then hit continue. Because you're using your wallet app's browser directly, you'll see this pop-up appear at the lower part of the screen asking you to confirm the authorization of the asset you want to send. If you're using a mobile browser or a web browser, it might prompt you to check your wallet to confirm. In which case you just navigate to your wallet app, confirm the transaction, then go back to your browser. With the disclaimers out of the way, you'll hit deposit now. And once you confirm, here's what you'll see. Now, what's actually happening on the back end is a reassigning of assets on a blockchain, but this animation is a pretty cool way for them to deliver your crates. I got some common ones, some uncommon ones. Let's open them. The rarer your crate, the better your rewards. And as I've already said, it's not like this is being delivered to you through the animation. These rewards are already assigned to you on chain, but this is just like a cute way of revealing it and celebrating. Now, in case it's not clear, I want to say one more time, these tokens, they will not appear in your wallet. You cannot sell them until the mainnet goes live, and you can only pre-deposit until that point. The sooner you pre-deposit and the more you pre-deposit, the greater your rewards will be from the yield that they generate. Your wallet address is being assigned these CAT tokens at a particular date and time that they will use to give you future rewards. If you deposited early enough, you deposited enough versus someone else, you deposited more than someone else. If they have extra to give, they're going to give it to those people first. Now, Katana does have a really cool referral program where if friends use your link, for every 15 crates they buy, you'll get a free crate. And there are other ways to use your Katana tokens, to use your tokens on Polygon to earn potential airdrops from Katana that we've talked about in previous videos. But I think that's a good place to leave it for now. If you have more questions, leave them in the comments and let's keep learning together.